I guess I have to say it twice. Double, echo, so people understand enough is enough. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you.
About the doctor in regards to the Harding Street raid that left 2 people dead in 2019. You may recall the Harris County DA announced new charges ranging from 1 officer charged in the death of Dennis Tuttle to charges for organized crime. Those charges stem from aggregate theft and tampering with government documents. The district attorney says the officers were involved in a scheme to steal money and overtime from the city of Houston. That deadly no-knock warrant and raid was conducted in January of 2019 and left Dennis Tuttle and Regina Nicholas dead, and 4 Houston police.
The consequences of corruption are that 2 innocent people and their dog were shot to death in their home by police. 4 officers were shot, 1 paralyzed, and now all of them face jurors who will determine their fate. 4 officers Harris County District Attorney Kim Ogg said during a news conference on Monday who will determine their fate. Harris County District Attorney on Monday, a Harris County grand jury indicted another officer for murder and 5 others for engaging in criminal activity. The 6 officers indicted Monday are in addition to the 6 officers who have already been indicted. The 6 officers indicted Monday are in addition to the investigation determined that Gerald Goins lied to the judge to obtain a no-knock warrant to raid the house, and other officers were involved in a scheme to steal overtime from the city. To raid the house, and other officers were involved in a scheme to steal overtime from the city. The officers indicted Monday include Felipe Gallegos. He was indicted for murder and the death of Dennis Tuttle. The charges in a first-degree felony and carries a penalty for murder and the death of Dennis Tuttle. Other officers indicted on first-degree felonies Monday who face a maximum of life in prison. If convicted, are Oscar Pardo, HPD, Monday who face engaging in organized criminal activity to wit, are Oscar Pardo, HPD, aggregate theft by engaging in organized criminal activity to wit. Sidel Loving, theft by status unclear, engaging in organized criminal activity to wit. Sidel Loving's status unclear, Nadim, engaging in organized criminal activity to wit. Nadim Ashraf. 2 officers who were already facing charges were also indicted on first-degree felonies. Clemente Reyna, who were no longer HPD, retired, were also indicted on first-degree felonies. Clemente Thomas Wood, no longer HPD, retired. The following officers are charged with second-degree felonies. If convicted, they can face 2 to 20 years in prison. The following officers are charged with second-degree felonies. If convicted, they can face 2 to 20 years in prison. Griff Maxwell, HPD. 1 officer who was charged last year was also indicted Monday on a second-degree felony. 1 officer who was charged last year was also indicted Monday on a second-degree felony. Gerald Goins, Haji Armstrong, Stephen Bryant, Gerald Goins. Houston Police Chief Stephen Bryant, Ace Vito, released the following statement after new charges were announced. Ace Vito released the following statement after new charges were announced. Ex-officers in the Harding raid may have provided false evidence. 69 convictions could be overturned. Ex-officers in the Harding raid may have provided false evidence. Family of Harding Street raid and victim plans to file motion in federal court. Family of Harding Street raid and victim plans to file motion in federal court. The attorney for the family of Regina Nicholas wants a judge to unseal documents from another Houston Police Department family of Regina Nicholas wants a judge to unseal Tuesday marks 1 year since a controversial Houston drug raid at a Houston home that left a husband and wife dead. 1 year 4 officers hurt and 2 of them later charged at a Houston home. The family of Regina Nicholas husband and wife filed motion in federal court Tuesday morning. 2 of them later charged. They want a judge to unseal documents they think could be helpful to their case. Federal court Tuesday morning. She and Dennis Tuttle were shot to death by Houston Police Department narcotics officers who were conducting a no-knock warrant at their home on Harding Street. Narcotics officers. Two former officers have been charged, but the Nicholas family said this is just the beginning of their investigation. Two former officers have been charged, but the Nicholas family said this is just the beginning related to another investigation. They want a federal judge to. It involves a man named Jordan Baker who was shot by an HPD police officer in 2014. It involves a man named Jordan Baker who was shot by an HPD police officer in 2014. There were several years of depositions, including the chief of police at the time, and at this point, we want to make sure that the families in our case that the public has a chance to see, because it might shed a lot of light on the practices that have been going on for years. Because it might shed a lot of light at a community meeting Monday night. He said the family wants more than just two officers to be held accountable for what happened. On Tuesday evening, there will be a candlelight vigil on Harding Street. Officers to be held accountable for what happened. On Tuesday evening, there will be a candlelight vigil. And then this all brings us today to Breonna Taylor. Another botched raid. Another innocent life taken. Justice for all victims of injustice. This needs to end. I really wish the officers in the Breonna Taylor case got the same charges and the same treatment as the ones that suffered in this case as well. Much love to Breonna Taylor's family. Much love to this family. Period.